All right. All right. Welcome, everyone, to this special edition of the Back 40 live stream. Saturday afternoon edition for those of you who can't make it on Friday nights, or if you are in the international community, which I see we have a few people who I do recognize are from overseas. So yeah, welcome everyone. Glad you could be here, taking time out of your day or your evening. And oh my goodness, look at this right off the bat. Hop off my Coon 83. Well, here's how we do it when we get the live stream started. We make a little toast. So this time it's going to be to Mr. Hop Off My Coon 83. All right. The special edition live stream is going. So cheers, everyone. Oh, boy. And for the afternoon edition, I am only drinking some ginger ale and lemonade. So that's what's in my cup for right now. But being that it is for this live stream is kind of dedicated to those overseas, I do have a little Irish whiskey I may throw into the cup later on. We'll see. We'll see how it's going. Hey, Rodney! Big Rodder's in Ireland. Speaking of Irish, there's someone from Ireland right there. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you on. Happy New Year to all of you in the who weren't on last night. And like I said, yeah, glad you guys could be here. I see we've got a couple other regulars on, and some moderators are here. So thank you guys for taking time out of your day to hop on here and hang out for a little while. I saw Outside with Shives here. Oh, and there. And there he is. So everybody, if you are new here, when we do get a donation to the channel, we raise up our cups and we make a toast to that person. So back to the swinging ladies. And there he is, Mr. Outside with Shive. Welcome to all the Woodhounds from over across the pond. Glad you're here. Thank you very much, my friend. Cheers. Wow. That is, yeah, so if you are new here, haven't been here to a live stream just because you can't make it Friday nights, or, you're busy, it's late, leave a comment, just, jump into the chat here. The nice thing about these live streams is it not only gives me an opportunity to interact with you guys and kind of answer some of your questions, but you also get a chance to interact with other people in the Back 40 community in the chat right here. So yeah, it's hey, Tim and Old Saws. How you doing, my friend? Emil, I saw you in here. Yeah, I know some of you guys, I kind of recognize some of you, but if you are like in the international community, just leave that in the chat as well. Just let us know where everybody's from. So yeah, Rob Farrell, Happy New Year. Emil, the hand is doing good. It's actually feeling pretty good today. I'm not quite able to like make a fist and crunch it up, but it's doing much better than it was a week ago. Boom, 1385. How you doing? So yeah, if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. I'll try to get to them. If I don't, just ask them again, and then we'll see. Like I said, mostly I want to do this just to give those who aren't ever able to attend a Friday night live stream a chance to get on here, ask some questions, interact, and take part in the Woodhound tradition. Thanks to Mr. Sid's Time Outdoors. Stopping in to say hi, can't stay. Got a cord to bundle. Well, thanks for stopping by, Sid. And cheers to you. Thank you, my friend. A cord to bundle. Woo! It's going to be a lot of bundles. Gringo Pines. Happy New Year, buddy. Tom Bryan, see you in here. So yeah, it's the new year. Hey, here we go. Stan Nelson, how you doing, Stan? Stan's always one to have some good, interesting topics for questions. So here, yeah, who is from far, far away? And if you are from overseas or anywhere in the world, let me show you. I'll jump over here quick to the back40firewood.com. If you haven't been there, you can go and check out the Woodhound map of the world. And what this is basically just a little thing I have on the website here. There's a little form down here at the bottom of the page, just like a name and general location you can fill in. And then we can see where all you Woodhounds are from. So you can see we've got quite a few people over here in the UK and other places. So it's always good to see, always interesting for me anyway, to see like where some of you guys are located. So if you get a chance, hop on over to back40firewood.com. Add yourself to the Woodhound map of the world. So here's the other thing. I will apologize ahead of time if I put your question or your comment up on the screen and I can't quite pronounce your name. But here we have someone from Belgium. I know, Michael, you're from England. Yep. So, and I think Rob Farrell from Ireland. So, yeah, we've got a good little crowd here. I'm surprised. I'm surprised some of you are taking your time, like I said, to stop on by and hang out for a little bit. I was out this morning, did a little splitting in the wood yard, and then started to burn up some of my scrap wood. So, all right, Rob Farrell, what are your plans for the wood yard this year? Well, one of the big plans, one of the main things I want to do this year is I really want to try to focus in and dial in like a good workflow for bringing wood in, getting it split. You know, there's always like the two trains of thought. Move your splitter to wherever you want your wood to be split, or bring your wood to the splitter and split everything in like one central location. So that's kind of the plan, is to kind of get things, you know, right now I'm like really, really full with a lot of wood. So I need to like figure out and dial in what I'm going to be doing as far as if I'm going to be moving the splitter around or keeping it in one spot. We'll see. Michael Byrne. Sorry about that. Oh, like I said, I'm bad with names, so if if I do end up with saying your name not the right way, just let me know. I'll give it another try. Oh, hey, Boom 1385. You're from Hawaii? Nice. So yeah, otherwise, you know, just the other big thing that I want to kind of do is I have a couple things I'm working on as far as redoing the roadside stand and making it a little bit better for accessing the wood from, you know, the customer's point of view, like getting either bundles or stacks. There's also something I want to try to do that might involve getting into maybe some delivery options. So we'll see. Oh, Outside with Shibe. If you haven't checked out his channel and I think his latest video, his latest videos, he's using his GoPro. I'm not quite sure yet, Shibe. I do like the fact of, you know, how you can really get some nice angles and how the GoPros have like those nice mounts that you can put almost anywhere. But yeah, I don't know. I like this. I like the ease of being able to just take my phone and selecting my clips and then airdropping them right to my computer. So, hey, it's Captain Cully. How are you doing? Happy New Year, my friend. Dump trailer? Question mark. That I'm still like right now. I don't really have the need for one because I get most of my wood dropped off for me. A few years ago, I was thinking about it just because that's when I was hauling firewood from down on the farm up here. But now that I have a lot of wood up here, probably more than I can burn myself, I probably won't need to haul any wood from the farm. So, yeah, it's one of those things that I did have on my list, but now I think I kind of bumped it down a few notches just because if I had one right now, I'd probably wouldn't be using it that much. So, but they do, yeah, it would help with, like, you know, the other day my brother actually sent me a posting from Facebook, the marketplace, and there was somebody in town here that had 4 piles of trees cut to 8-foot lengths like logs, and they wanted to get rid of them. I mean, it was popple, but there was a lot of wood, and it was all like the nice, 8-inch diameter. One passed through the 4-way. So he's like, hey, here's some free wood you should go get. And I'm like, I've got so much wood right now in the wood yard, like I don't even know if I could take anymore. I have wood sitting up at my neighbor's I got to bring back yet, so. Oh, let's see. Well, yeah, so Stan, that's we're actually our neighbors down on the farm are going to be logging their woods, and so Woodhound Senior is going to have quite a bit of firewood for the next few years down there the way it is. Hey, Big Bear, glad to see you again. Hope your Saturday is going good. Oh, Silver Badger. Yes, I will. When I redo I can tell you right now that my $20 slots are about 17 inches wide, and they are, I think, 40 to 42 inches tall. So, but when I redo it, what I want to kind of do is just make it like right now I have the front side and the back side. And what I want to do is just have one row so I can like load the wood from the back and then just have like, I won't have, it won't be two sets of bins back to back. It'll just be one row of bins that I can come in from the back side, load it up. And I might have like more than 3 in a row. So we'll see. The problem I ran into, I was going to redo it last summer, but then the treated lumber in town, there was none to be getting. They were all sold out. I couldn't find any treated wood. Let's see here. Hey, Mega Mike, good afternoon. Let's see. I'm seeing some new names in here, so I'm thinking a lot of you. Hey, there's Richard Healy. Good afternoon. Yes, Gringo Pines. That is the idea is to make it like a 90-degree angle so that I have one set of bins facing the road and then one set kind of facing the driveway. So if people pull in, they can get to it pretty easy. They can load up and they don't have to like walk around on the backside. So that's kind of the plan. Just to have it maybe a little bit longer as well, so I have a little bigger spot for bundles. Because right now I can only really put like 7 bundles out at a time, and I'd like to be able to, have like a spot designated for bundles that I could pile up like 10 or so. So, That's the plan. Big Bear did 2 deliveries today. 72. Yeah, I think we're at like 24 degrees today. When I scheduled to do this, I figured, well, first week of January is gonna be cold outside. Gonna be a good day to do a special edition live stream, and now it's, like I said, 25 and sunny out, so it's not too bad. Let's see. Let's see here. Around what moisture do you like your wood to be for your driveway stand? 20% and under. So that's usually what I go for. Because I'm in the position of anybody who comes to buy a bundle off the stand or buy some wood, like they are probably going to be burning it that night or that day. They don't have any, they're not going to want to wait, and season it. So I get everything at least 20% or under. And that's, I usually also will do like some burn tests, I generally let everything sit for about a year and then I start selling it. So yeah, it's, if like maple and some of the softwoods, pine, popple, some of that stuff, if that sits for a year, it's usually ready to go. Yeah, you can, 25% is, 25 to 30 is, it'll burn, but it might create a little bit more smoke. Might not give that customer the experience they could have with fully seasoned wood. Hey, Senior Firewood Hound, Larry, how you doing? I just saw your name pop through here. Let's see. So there's I thought it would be a little slower here with the comments and I could answer some questions, but I think I'm missing some already. But let me just fly back here to see if oh, I know. Firewood at the Furnace. How you doing? He had a question here. Are you using different bags now? Yeah, I'm actually using the bags from northernwoodsman.com. They have I don't even have one in here, but it's got a little bit of a different logo on the front. It's like a bigger logo that says Firewood. So I did switch to those bags. I ordered 100 of them, and I don't know how many I have left. I think I probably have like 75 left. So once I get through those, then I'm going to see what direction I want to go with bundles. I'm going to wait and see the results from Shibe's experiment with putting them both out on the roadside stand, the bags and the bundles side by side. I'm going to see which ones he has better luck with the customers selecting. Because, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes... Oh, boy. This one, is it Nesco? Yeah, this is, I would just say, go to Google. And because the weight will vary depending on the species of wood and also how much it's seasoned. Like freshly cut green red oak weighs a ton, weighs a lot. So I would just Google it and see what that comes back with. That was I had a friend of mine that was he's a farmer, and he was asking me about selling. He had some firewood he wanted to sell. So he was asking me like if you sell it by the weight, because everything he sells, corn, soybeans, everything is all weight. Like that's, but with firewood, you can't really do that because, the wood is, if it's green, it weighs more. If it's oak, it weighs more than pine. If it's, so the weight is kind of tricky. Oh, yeah, Shibe, you haven't sold any bags or bundles. Yeah, I sold, I think, almost 10 bundles last week before New Year's Eve. I think people were getting ready to have like a little fire in their fireplace for the holidays. Yeah, Shibe's gonna keep track. Shibe is our experiment, our social experiment here to see which do the customers prefer, the bundles or the bags. If you had a choice, same price, which one is that customer going to come up and grab? Is it going to be the bundle or is it going to be the bag? Oh, Richie's outdoors. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, the hand is better. I can move it. Can't quite clench my fist, but it's doing good. Solid cord firewood. How you doing? We everything's going good here so far. Glad you could stop by. So I do want to make this since we don't that often get the international Woodhounds in here, I do want to do a little giveaway here at the either later on or at the end of the show here, but the thing is I need to know for sure if you are from the international community. So I know Michael Byrne, I know you are an international Woodhound, and I've seen you leave me quite a few comments on some videos. So if you can send me an email at back40firewood@gmail.com, Michael, and just include your this is the thing I always have trouble with, like properly define out your shipping address for me, and and then the size of t-shirt that you like or that you wear. So Michael Byrne, you are the first winner here on the international special edition Back 40 live stream. Oh, and if you want, go to the online store and pick out which shirt you want. There's like 4 different designs. But yeah, keep just send me an email. Like I said, make sure you kind of list out how I would put your address into the shipping information. Because I've had that before where I'll get an email from somebody and it's just like, I don't know how you list all the different, like for us, it's the address, the city, the state, the zip code. But so let me know which how I can ship you something. And later on I'll do another one. So if you are from the international community, just leave a comment somewhere where I can go back or I can see your name and we'll maybe do another random selection here in a little bit. But yeah, it's like I said, this is just something that, I said way back when I did this before, I think it was September or August. And I just like being able to, give back to you guys that don't always get to come on the Friday night live streams. So, Fern Hill Farm, Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Oh, I don't even know. At the beginning of the year. And which number do you strive or hope for this year? Well, the next big number we are going for is going to be the 10K mark. Because, and I think I like this, Richard Healy had a good idea last night. I'm going to probably put something up on the website where you guys can enter and pick a day that you think we will get to 10K, and then everybody that picks the right date, if there's more than one person, we'll do a drawing for a giveaway for that. But yeah, there's going to be the next big milestone we want to reach is 10K, and it's going to be a pretty sweet little giveaway. And then from there, I don't know. By the end of 2021, we'll just see what happens. Stan Nelson, when's the next 360 video? It's funny you should ask that because I was just thinking about this the other day. And, hang on a second. We got to jump over to Big Bear. Oh, he wants to get... Well, right now I just have ginger ale, Big Bear, but I might throw a little Irish whiskey into it for the next round. But thank you very much, Big Bear. Greatly appreciate that. Everybody, raise those cups up. Cheers to Big Bear. I got splashed by an ice cube. So 360 video. I was just doing a little experiment the other day, testing some stuff out with it. And coming up, I'm going to be doing a couple videos, but I do have something planned for the spring once it warms up outside. I'm going to probably do, well, here's my idea anyway. And like I said, I was testing this out the other day. But I'm going to have an afternoon where I do some splitting. But I'm going to have 2 live streams going at the same time. One of the live streams will be feeding off of the 360 cam. So you guys will be able to go in there and just look around and see anything you want. And then for those that don't like that, I'm also going to have like the regular, just stationary camera, another stream going simultaneously. So watch for that coming up this spring. I just got to get everything kind of figured out, you know, where I want to do it. I have to, I only have so far I can reach with my internet from over at the bar by the pond. So, but I'm working on that. So we'll see. I'm going to also do a couple videos with it. It's just, you know, it's tough because that 360 camera footage is like you can't really, you just got to run it, and you know, you don't really want to edit it because once you post it, it's like the viewer can choose what he wants to look at. So all right, let's see here. yeah, and some people, the 360 camera, it does make you a little, because you can hold your phone and just turn your phone, or you can like move it with your finger. So yeah, watch for that. I was going to take the, go outside here with my computer, but I read up that my iMac should not be run in temperatures under 50 degrees. So yeah, it's, I might not be taking my computer out there this winter. I might do a couple live streams though with just my phone out by the fire. But then I can't like keep up with the comments, and I can't do any, you know, swinging ladies that everyone likes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so otherwise, you know, I know I talked about it last night. The New Year's resolutions. I don't know if there's anyone that, you know, how everybody's New Year plans are going. You know, my big one, like I said, was getting things kind of organized better in the wood yard, getting things kind of figured out. But otherwise, you know, some of the basic stuff: eat better, exercise more, Hey, Matthew Jones. Is it? Oh, maybe it is Jones. Say hi, watching in the UK. Well, hello, and glad you could tune in. That's right, Big Bear. That's the problem. Is I'm kind of hesitant to go live with just my phone and not be able to swing the ladies out. So, well, that is true. I do get, well, I get plenty of exercise, but there's still good to just kind of, we do this thing sometimes at work where like we have as a team, we'll like see how many miles you can walk. So like everybody puts in how many miles they walk each week with their either measuring off their phone or on a treadmill. So I might start doing some more of that. We shall see. But yeah, staying active with Firewood usually isn't too big of a challenge. You can usually, especially if you really want to be. I mean, you can, usually what you're doing with Firewood is trying to find ways to limit how active you are, and it still is a lot of work. Still a lot of activity, lifting around, splitting, stacking, cutting, bucking, repeating. Hey, look at this. Late 1800s, Dutch and German people migrated to Wisconsin. Von Dusen and Wolf are names. Yeah, I don't know. I think Mr. Van Dusen is on here, so he might be able to comment on that. I know there's I've got my ancestries. I think were from Switzerland mostly, and then they had a little. My heritage is Swiss, Irish, German, but my ancestors came over, and I kind of found this out like a few years ago. I went to this family reunion, and my great grandpa, I think, one of I don't know how many generations back, but he came up the Mississippi and like stopped in this little town, and then he went prospecting for a homestead and walked like I don't know how many miles, way far away. Came back, settled down. It's just crazy like what they did back then. Oh, here's another. Oh, Marlon L. Seems to me you're processing more wood than you can burn or sell in your roadside stand. Yeah, that is true. But the one thing, like for my personal use, is you never know how much you're going to need in any given winter. So if you can get ahead 2 years, like that's kind of what my plan right now is, to get 2 years ahead. And then, like I said earlier, I might be doing a little bit of something with some deliveries coming up here, but I don't know yet. But yeah, it's there is a lot of wood. And if it like next week, or not next week, but in 2 weeks, we could end up getting like a cold snap of 20 below zero for 10 days, and I'd be burning through a whole bunch of wood. But my problem now is I just gotta, well, it's not a problem. I just have to remember and keep track of, where my most seasoned wood is for like next year. But yeah, you can, that's generally the rule is get 1 year ahead. But when like I have all that red oak that was green, like that stuff I should let sit for 2 years. So during that time I can burn through all the other stuff, the maple, some of the standing dead red oak that was ready to go. Purple collar life. Yeah, that's true. This past year, everybody's at home. You burn a lot of wood working from home and homeschooling. That is a good point. Was there a break-in period when you got your Wolf Ridge? Not really. It was pretty much ready to go day one, you know. Get it, fire it up, and start splitting. That's pretty much what I did. Let's see here. John Elliott. Happy New Year, mate, from John in Scotland. Well, Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. And maybe I'll do one more. I'll do one more right there. John Elliott, send me your shipping info to Back 40 Woodhound or Back 40 Firewood at gmail.com. Send me your shipping info. Go to the website, pick out which shirt you want, and tell me what size. Pick out a t-shirt, tell me your size, and email me your shipping info. Because you just won a t-shirt, my friend. So there we go. We got a couple. Someone from Scotland. And I believe Michael Burns from England. So yeah. Send me your stuff, John. Back40firewood at gmail.com. Hey, I like this idea, Tom Bryan. Have the swinging girls on the roadside stand. That would be. Get some of those the neon lights that flash and like make it look like they're swinging. That would be a good idea. Gary Everything, how are you doing? Glad you could stop by. You're forced to watch football. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Well, it could be. As long as the team you're cheering for is winning, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. Oh, yeah. So let me go back here. Stan Nelson, the hydraulic fluid, and Daniel Atkins says at least once a year. When was it? I think it was last year. I accidentally bumped the back hydraulic hose. I had the jack stand back there sitting, but it wasn't into the hitch part. It was just sitting there. And I accidentally bumped the log lift lever, and it tipped the machine up, and I knocked that hose off, and all my hydraulic fluid drained out. So I actually replaced mine, not by choice, last year. But yes, I think at least once a year to change the hydraulic fluid. That's probably right. I got to check with Chris on the filter as well, because I'm pretty sure I should probably I haven't changed that yet, and I probably should have. I probably should change the hydraulic filter. One-armed woodsman. This winter I've actually been selling more than I anticipated. These past few days, like I think it was on Wednesday, I sold a bunch, and then last week on Thursday I sold a bunch. So yeah, I think though around the holidays, it's people that want to have like a little fire in their fireplace for when they're celebrating the holiday. But otherwise, yeah, bundle sales kind of usually drop off pretty heavy in the winter. But yeah, I was surprised. And yesterday I actually had to make some more bundles, put those out there, and then I had to fill 2 slots, 2 bins on the stand. And then that was all I did yesterday for for firewood related work. I went out, made some bundles, restocked the stand, and then I just came in and relaxed. So that's what somebody had a comment last night. They were asking about. They were like getting tired, or they had lost their motivation to keep doing firewood. And I told them just to take a day off and recharge, and recharge the battery. And then I was thinking about that today. When I was back there, I was starting up a little fire to burn up some odds and ends and some brush. And then I got thinking, and it's like the one ingredient you need for a fire is oxygen. So if you think about this is going to be a deep analogy here, so get ready. But if your fire is kind of burning out, just take a deep breath and exhale and just give it some air. So that's my deep thought analogy from Back 40 Firewood today. If you're getting a little low on motivation, take a deep breath, exhale, and just refocus and recharge. Oh, hey, Brett. You motivated me to start my own side hustle. My 6-year-old son, Hank, wants to start selling bundles. Yes! That is awesome. There's nothing better than hearing about, people who are getting into selling firewood, making firewood, and especially the younger generation. So, Hank, way to go, buddy. Just keep at it and enjoy it. Have fun. That's the other big thing. Yeah, it's I've there's been so many people that they started making firewood, or their kids put up a roadside stand, and actually Little Boss Man, he wants to put up his own firewood stand on the other side of the driveway from the one we have, because he doesn't want to take over mine. He wants to build his own and put it on the other side of the driveway. So we'll see what happens with that. But he comes back in the wood yard and he gathers up sticks, and he'll come and take pieces of wood, and then he's starting to stack wood and in his own little pile, because that's for his roadside stand. So so yeah, it's always fun to see that. And like I said, the one day I was back there and he was going over to a pile of loose firewood, loose splits that I had made, and he was picking up pieces, putting them in his wagon, taking them over, making a little stack, and then he said that was for his firewood stand. And so then I told him, I'm like, well, you can just, if you stack the wood, we can put it up in the stand, and then whatever, it sells, you can have, that can be your stand. And he said, oh no, I want to make my own stand on the other side of the driveway. So we'll see what happens with that. We shall see. Hey, Dennis Hayes. Happy New Year, buddy. Yeah, it'll be fun if there is a little competition. You never know. Yeah, he could. That's the thing, is I want to get him to start, I want to get little bags for kindling and have him start making those. I saw that wood guy that one time. He had a video where he took a bigger piece of PVC pipe and then got these little bags that fit over it, and he stuffed a bunch of kindling in there, and then it was a nice little fire starter. So that's the other thing I'm gonna kind of start looking into, because I have a lot of kindling. Have you ever taught Little Boss Man how to run the splitter? Yeah, one day I had him stand up on a big round, a big split. He was standing on top of it and he could run the lever. But I don't want to rush it. He'll get there. And it's kind of one of those things where you don't want, you got to make sure he's ready and focused and wants to do it. Oh, Tim and Old Saws. He's having a coffee break. Missed the question about, I think, where he is from. The Netherlands. So, if you, I forget who asked that. But, all right. Hey, that Purple Collar Life. He's going back out to cut some more firewood. So, enjoy the rest of the day. I gotta mix myself up another little ginger ale lemonade. This stuff is not too bad. Canada Dry. Ooh. Yes, this is a good point, Dennis says, exactly. I much rather, what I want is when he's back there, if he shows the interest and he comes up and asks me, that's when I'll start showing him more about running the splitter and stuff. But yeah, I'm not gonna force it upon him. That's right, Jay. Nothing beats it, especially at 2:47 Saturday afternoon. Nisco. I think that's how you say it. Nisco Ludo. That is a great... Yeah, there are far too less international chats. I don't know if you mean comments in this chat or just the opportunity to do a live stream and to interact in chat. So, yeah, there's like I said, it's just fun, to hang out. I see we do have, 89 people watching. So yeah, and Nisco, how about this? Nisco Ludo, if I'm saying that right. You pick yourself out a t-shirt from back40firewood.com and send me your information to back40firewood@gmail.com. Email me and I will get you a t-shirt. The good thing is that now where I'm getting my t-shirts from, I can ship all over the world, so I don't have to worry about like crazy shipping rates, because the company has places they can drop ship from and print all over the world. So Nisco, email me, buddy. What is your absolute favorite firewood? I would have to say red oak, because it splits good, it burns great. The only downside is it takes a long time to season. Oh, hey! Speaking of which, we were just talking about you. Come on up here and say hi.
Hi.
We were just talking about your roadside stand you're going to build. Oh, so yeah, everybody, last night they were saying hi to you, so you can wish them all a Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year.
Are you heading out? He snuck in here on me. He snuck in and grabbed my ankle. So, yeah, the red oak is, I mean, you can split it small, split it kind of thin, and it might season good in a year, but yeah, I just find it, it's one of those things that, it's worth waiting for, letting it season. And that's why, like, I have a whole bunch of oak that I split, but I want to let that stuff sit for at least 2 years. And so in the meantime, I got all that other wood, the maple, the ash. I don't even know what else I got back there. Some pine. I want to use all that stuff next year and burn that up. And then the following year, all my oak should be ready to go. Yeah, everyone. I know that locust is a good wood, as burns hot as well, but we just don't have any of it around here. We just don't have. I haven't seen any any locust, honey locust, black locust. So, let's see. Did I miss? Yeah. I apologize if I missed any of your questions. Oh, Ludo is the first name. Okay. All right. So Ludo. He needed a Google account name, so that's all right. No problem. Plant some locusts. Yeah, I've been. Somebody was telling me that down by the farm there should be some, but I've never seen any down there either. So it's kind of crazy where, just like, I know it's in southern Wisconsin, I know they have some. But yeah, I've never burned any locusts. Or maybe I did and I didn't know it. But I did. What was that? There was some. Oh, the other thing is ash. Ash is a really popular firewood around here. But up until this past summer, I'd never had any ash trees. Like down on the farm, we don't have any ash. There's no ash. There's the back 40 Woodhound Gemma comes walking through here. Yeah, down on the farm, we've never seen an ash tree. And even like in my woods back here, I've never seen an ash tree. So when I got some dropped off from the tree service, I was like, all right, finally I get to, see this big hype about ash, being able to burn it, seasons quick, burn it right away. And I still haven't put any in the boiler yet. I figured I would just, let it season 6 months, a year. I mean, it's not going to hurt it, so. No, Jeff. I haven't burned any walnut either. I did have a video last year where everybody thought I was cutting up some walnut logs, but they were actually red elm. So it looked like walnut, but it was actually elm. The old elm tree. That can be confused with the walnut pretty easy. And I know it was elm because once I started splitting it, it did not split. Very nice. Hey, Travis Cover. Glad to see you stopping by. No, Richard. I think there's beach in like the Midwest, like Ohio and Pennsylvania, out that way. I don't think we have any beech trees around here. Maybe we do. I don't know. I've never dealt with it. I think like I said, I think there is some. I think I've seen it on Ohio Woodburners channel. I think Joe was splitting up some beech. Yeah, there's hickory. We have a lot of hickory down on the farm, a lot of shagbark hickory, but usually we don't harvest any of those unless they blow down. We do a lot of, my family, my sister and my mom and dad, they do a lot of they harvest a lot of hickory nuts. So we have a lot of hickory trees for harvesting the nuts, but we usually don't cut it for firewood unless it blows down or, Yeah, I know out east, locust grows everywhere out here. And it's funny too how, that's the other nice thing about, just getting to know everybody like this and chatting and, seeing what types of wood people use for firewood in their area and what they're most, a lot of times, people have a certain firewood that they like and they want to use, but it just depends on what you have access to. I mean, you can probably get anything, but if you want to just go out and, you might have to pay for it to have a logger bring it in. But for me, it's like what I have in the woods, whatever blows down, whatever is standing dead, that's what I use. Bryce, the species you have the most of, mostly oak. Like down on the farm, that's pretty much all. There's poplar mixed in, but mostly oak. That's Gary. Everything that is true. My favorite fire is free firewood, and it's even better when it's free and it's like oak or ash or something decent. Sometimes the usually when it's free, it's like pine but like I said, I've said this many times, like in the late spring and early fall, like if I have pine to burn up, I'll throw that in the boiler. I don't care. It burns, doesn't make a lot of ash, doesn't make it burns up pretty good. I mean, let's face it, it creates heat. So if that's the objective, throw her in. How far is the farm? It's about an hour drive. It's like 48 miles, I think, but it takes about an hour to get down there. So that's why it's not like the easiest to just, run down to the farm, grab some wood, come back. I mean, it's a little bit of a drive. And that's why when I was hauling just the little 5x8 utility trailer, I would go down there, and that was before I had all this wood in my wood yard. I'd always want to, bring back as much as I could just to keep, getting through the winter week by week. John, download the app called Picture This. Oh yeah, I've seen those. I haven't downloaded one myself, but there you go. If you guys out there a lot of times this is the big question, like identifying trees. So right there, there's an app. There's an app for that. But if you're like me, you just, if it burns, you can find a use for it. Whatever it is. So, all right. Oh, my goodness. We've already gone an hour. Time sure does fly. So if you were one of those people that I called out to email, make sure you email me. I think I did receive a couple emails here. Just send me your the shirt, the design of the t-shirt, and the size in your shipping info. And then we'll get you Ludo. He's very jealous the V8 engine powered trucks that you all are driving. Oh, that, yeah. That is the one thing. My brother lived in Ireland for a couple years, and he would always, whenever I talked to him, he would always tell me about the cost of like a gallon of gas. It's like crazy, the difference. But hey, Catskill Hillbilly, glad you could be here as well, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, I think unless there's any last minute questions you guys can throw in here quick, I think we'll wrap this out. Wrap this up. And I'm gonna head back out to the wood yard and see if my little fire is still going, and get that fired back up, and then maybe do a little more splitting. And there you go, Woodhound Senior. Stay safe and well, everyone. Great to chat with you all. Have fun in 21. So yes. Oh, when's the next chat? Well, Ludo, usually I'm always live Friday nights at 8 p.m. Central U.S. time. So that's pretty late for you guys, but maybe what I'll do is I'll try to mix this in like a Saturday afternoon live stream, maybe like every other month or something. We'll see how it goes. Oh, and hey, here we go, wrapping us up. Mr. Outside with Shibe. Great stream day. Thanks to all the international. Yes, thanks to all the international people out there. So to Outside with Shibe, cheers, buddy. So yeah, if you're not able to make it on Friday nights, I'll keep you guys posted, and maybe we'll do this again in a month or two. But appreciate you all stopping by. Greatly appreciate you moderators for tuning in. I wasn't sure if you guys would be busy or not, but you were here, so thank you very much. Oh, my goodness. Before we go, we got one more. We got to bring the ladies out one more time. Woodchucker. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate that. Cheers, everybody. All right. So with that, we'll bring this live stream, this special edition live stream, to a close. Thank you again for tuning in. Hope you all had a great New Year's, and your 2021 is off to a bang and start. Again, moderators, super chatters, thank you very much. Thank you, moderators. And thank you, Woodhounds, for hanging out on a Saturday afternoon or evening if you're overseas. So, stay safe, have fun, and be cool.